Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, everybody? Oh my god. Oh no. I need to see this. Oh my god. This is the way to do Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. Thank you, Phoenix Wright. Objection. 30-minute loop. All right. Let's get things opened up here. SMU up and running. And Phoenix Wright. There we go. It's fine. Objection. All right. I think I'm going to hop into a call. So let's see what happens if I do this. Hello.
Hello. How's it
How,
going, dude?
it's going all right. How about yourself?
Doing great. I just got 2 invalid emotes in slots, so
What?
that's pretty cool.
Uh, oh. That chat's not reading him right. Yeah. I mean, do I just... Let's see here. I just exit. Try reopening it.
Twitch chat doesn't highlight them as emotes either.
Yeah, this fontificator is kind of weird. You click the wrong thing and all of a sudden none of the emotes work. I want to throw a kapow in there because that's one of the ones that wasn't reading. Okay, now it's reading it.
Interesting.
Weird. Oh my goodness. So I apparently need to rewatch some of the videos that I was watching a while ago about the Fortify Restoration loop in Skyrim because
Mm-hmm.
I'm apparently not doing it right with this other character that I'm trying it with. Because I keep just
But you
can't.
did do it with your first character.
Oh, yeah. I ended
Oh,
up with boots that would allow me to carry like 40,000 more units of weight. I had the bracers, which fortified one-handed damage by like some ridiculous amount, probably 6 digits. And then, of course, my ring, which fortified unarmed damage by some ridiculous amount. And then my necklace, which gave me like 4 billion health or something. It was ridiculous. And the only way that I cheated was to get all of like the potion crafting stuff.
Hmm.
Because, I mean, it's like a Abyssian longfin, Cyrodiilic spadetail, and salt piles are like the three easiest things to get for Fortify Restoration. And still, I only have
To be
like
honest,
10 fish.
until you told me about it, I was like that certain that that glitch was fixed anyways.
Oh no.
Or like a few of these loops to just increase your enchanting like limitless, and I thought they were all fixed.
Oh
Like
no.
the one that where you like increase alchemy and then you increase like you craft a potion that increases your enchantment
Yeah.
and you enchant some gloves that increase your alchemy and then you keep doing that. Like
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was fixed at some point.
I think that might have been what I did the first time around because I definitely ended up with a lot of enchanted gear that I never wore again. And I mean, jewelry is super easy.
Mm.
Just find some silver laying around. It'll be fine.
You know, you just get that one spell that lets you transform iron into gold or silver into gold
That's
or iron into silver,
right.
something like that.
Oh man, I've not really done that much with magic.
Hmm.
I do have
Says the guy that rushes the Archmage
I mean
storyline.
I didn't know where it would lead me. I didn't know I'd get to be the
Uh,
archmage of the college. I just wanted to
right.
I wanted to play with the magic basketball. I was so
Mm-hmm.
excited. Oh man, I actually did wear the amulet that you get from Sarthal, which is like one of the first necklaces I got, but I wore it for like at least half the game
Mm.
just because I wanted to remember. It's like that was the first thing that I really did in Skyrim, and I don't really understand why that quest line in particular gets kind of a negative reputation from people. At
I
least
think
from
Starfall in general gets a pretty negative reputation.
like the Eye of Magnus quest line, just in general.
I I would agree with that. As in, it's definitely one of those quest lines that I always skip or do very late into the game.
Right.
I just feel like there are some annoying slash immemorable characters in that storyline in particular compared
Okay.
to most other I don't know, colleges, guilds, whatever you want to call that.
Because the one thing I always heard, and again, I'm getting my information from like one or two YouTubers, so it's not a large sample size. But when one of them's talking about the opinions of the community, I kind of have to take it at face value until I know better.
No, that's accurate. That's pretty accurate.
But the one thing
I
they
don't know, like
always,
compare.
just gonna say, the one thing they always bring up is the potential plot hole that, oh, if the, whatever the fuck, these wizards from another plane of reality that freeze
The
time and talk,
Psychic Order.
Psijic Order, thank you. God, it feels like it's been forever since I messed with them. But they're always mentioned, well, why didn't they just take the Eye of Magnus to begin with? Why did they leave it in the hands of people? You know, if they, at the end of the quest line, you know, oh, they're just going to come and take it anyways. Why didn't they do that sooner? Why'd they even leave it in Sarthal to begin with? But the thing is, and at least as far as my explanation for it, is like, you think those, like, this is, you know, directed at just like the general people saying this, but it's like, you guys really think that those like three or four people from the Psijic Order that you meet in that quest line, you really think that's all of them? Like, this is obviously like a small group that doesn't agree with the way that everybody else is treating the situation. So they've kind of like broken off and they have to do things in secret, or they have to make sure that, they can execute this plan, or else they're going to get found out.
Mm.
So maybe I'm stretching a little bit, but it seems a little strange that something called the Sijic Order is only like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the characters are what makes the plot weak, especially if you compare it to like the Thieves Guild or the
Oh
which had
God.
like that had some really good characters. Like Brynjolf in particular is really
Hmm.
good. Then you had like the Black Brotherhood with Astrid and all these like
Yeah.
this just the vampire girl. But like I don't know, the College of
Yeah.
Winterhold had just an asshole of an high elf, and some very immemorable professors,
You do get to beat the
and that's
crap out
about
of him.
it. Yeah.
I think, almost in a way, I think I maybe did it the right way because it's like almost as an introduction, so I don't know yet that, okay, there's a lot more interesting stuff to do in this game than just this. But if that's like your introduction
What
to it, you're like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah, it is. And what personally my favorite thing about the College of Winterhold is that side quest where you find out about it's basically just the setup for a horror teen movie where you slowly unravel the secret of a few teenagers getting into the basement and doing demonic rituals,
Right?
and you find that altar where you can I think you can forge artifacts with different tributes or so. I don't even remember. That was a really cool side quest in my opinion.
I was always. I wanted to uh, finish the quest line with was Arniel Gain because I wanted to like follow him down into his room when he was going to do the experiment to
Mm-hmm.
try to replicate the circumstances for how the Dwemer disappeared. Now, I've seen a
Oh
video
yeah.
of it, which is pretty neat, but don't think I ended up seeing the moment, and I don't think I've ever seen him since then. So I think he found out.
Yeah.
I always did really get a kick out of all the dwarven stuff in Skyrim. Really
Mm.
liked that mystery.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what the fuck happened? And then as you start reading some of the books and talking to some of the characters, especially that one guy whose name I can't remember, but it's the actual snow elf.
Oh yeah, from the Darngard
Yeah,
quest line right at the end. Yeah, I
oh,
remember that being pretty cool.
just getting all that context and all that backstory. It's like someone at Bethesda does know how to write a damn good story.
Hmm.
Maybe some
I
people,
will
but
say though, what I really loved about that at the end of that quest line in particular, doing like a vampire playthrough,
mhm.
the fact that they actually give you the bow and the arrow that you need to, get rid of the sun at the end.
Mhm.
And I know that I played the character like quote unquote as a good guy, but I remember getting that. I'm like, fuck it, I have to try that.
Right.
So I actually got all the way up to the neck of the world, like very very top, and just shot that thing from right there. And just that's a really nice effect when the sun just goes dark forever. And the fact that they let you do that is just cool.
Oh
Doesn't serve
man,
any purpose, but it's just fun.
I'm gonna do that with one of my other characters that I have that I am cheating with because
Mm.
I wanted um, I wanted powerful magic, and the quickest way to do that is to give yourself a whole bunch of console commands.
Yeah, I think there's one command in particular that unlocks every spell, including debug spells, which is not as interesting as it sounds. It's mostly just duplicates of existing spells, but yeah.
I forget if there's a way that the player actually can get their hands on the spell that Alduin casts at the very beginning of the game, where it's like meteors are falling and shit. That's actually a spell.
Isn't that a shout? Oh wait, it's not.
Thought it
I
was a
think
spell.
it's.
Thought it was destruction magic.
I'm
If it's a
thinking of
shout,
this.
then
I'm thinking of this shout that just casts a thunderstorm where all the
oh
guards get
yeah.
mad at you because
Oh
it
no,
hits
I've
allied NPCs.
yeah, I've got that one. I need to not
Which I
use it
mean,
in
it's
town.
similar. Just the fact that it's not everyone getting struck by lightning; it's everyone getting struck by meteors. But
Yeah, and this, I don't think the player normally has access to it.
no, no, definitely not.
That would be nice. Anyways, enough about that. Actually,
Hmm.
I'm sure at this point you've seen some of those screenshots that I took.
Yeah, have you figured out the mod situation yet?
My brother did just mention something yesterday about the Vortex mod manager,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna give that a look because I do want the Skyrim or the Pixar look, but I want like better saturation and
Hmm.
slightly more vivid colors. You can kind of see with that third screenshot. I'm I'm getting there, but I couldn't figure out how to adjust anything's brightness.
Mm.
It's this big, complicated menu that I don't know what anything means or anything does.
There are also like a ton of YouTube videos explaining a lot of the popular mods,
Hmm.
especially like a ton of the lightning mods. So I
The,
don't know. I'm
the
sure you'll figure it out.
the thing that makes me mad is like just except like there's no explanation or tutorial for manual installation of a lot of this stuff. Even if it's just as simple as drag this, drop this. What files am I dragging and dropping? Where am I dropping them? You know, do I need to do this in a
Yeah,
specific order? Like this one,
yeah. The fact,
yeah, I just need to use the mod
uh,
manager.
yeah, the fact that Nexus mods are so separate from the Steam mod workshop is just I don't know.
It's weird, but at the same time, I like it because you can use the Nexus mods without disabling achievements automatically. I think with Steam
Do
mods,
mods auto
I think Steam,
disable achievements?
I think Steam mods do, at least for Fallout 4 and Skyrim.
I didn't know that.
Cause I was gonna use the alternate start mod, and I was just gonna, make my new character and just like, no, I've already got a house in Riften, which is where I'd want to end up at the beginning of the game, anyways, to get those fortify unarmed gauntlets, so I can go about punching things from the very beginning of the game, as I'm planning on doing with my character that I'm gonna play on stream. Just
Hmm.
beat the shit out of everything with just his bare hands. And a bright shiny ring that makes his hands like black holes. Alright. So what were we doing last time we played lawyer?
We talked to this very weird police officer who is always encouraging and discouraging at the same time.
Oh, that's right. And he was always playing
And
with his
then
hair.
we went back to investigations. And I think we got stuck because there was nothing more we could do. I think we did like everything and then we're stuck because we couldn't find anything else to do.
That sounds about right. From save point. Well, Let's ask Emma. Where should we begin? No, uh-oh, she doesn't know. Should begin with that thing. That thing? I don't think we have that thing.
We have a murder weapon. That's a thing.
We have two murder weapons. We have our
Nice.
We have our blood spray.
Is that a murder weapon?
How could one man, Detective Goodman, killed in two places at the same time?
Right, yeah, we got that other incident, I remember.
Go to the police department, to the evidence room. I don't think they were letting us into the evidence room. Can we just wander in there now? That's fine, Emma.
Yeah, though. I mean, we can go back to the evidence room. I thought we tried to get in there and couldn't.
Yeah, I just didn't think they gave us that option.
Yeah, we were like in the room that was decorated like quote unquote Texas. And that was it.
This room. Yeah, we can just go back to the entrance.
What are there other options that we can move to from the entrance?
Oh yeah, this is where she was talking about there being somehow a wild bull.
Hmm.
Great, it does us no good. Wait, no, not move. And not examine either. Court record. Let me use Goodman's ID. Let me use it. Oh, it doesn't have a... Thought it would have had something on it for a card reader to scan. Little guy on the wall. Let's just walk in. It won't open. We need someone's permission. There's clearly no one here. So...
Alright, where can we actually move?
Criminal affairs. Let's examine this man.
Where can we move from here?
The detention center. We can go back to the entrance. Did say something about old lady at the restaurant. I don't know if that's something we're supposed to do.
I think that's just for comedic relief.
This gumshoe? Right here, sir. He wasn't saluting, he was showing the detective where his head was. Oh, Emma. Oh, that's it? Dang. I was hoping that was going to be Detective Gumshoe yelling at Officer Meekins. And then Gumshoe would just be like, yeah, sure, pal, just go right on into the evidence room. Tell him I sent you. Where can we go from here? My law office. Underground parking lot. Criminal affairs. Guard office. Hmm. Back to the parking lot. Oh god. Let's leave the parking lot.
Have we exhausted our conversation topics with her already?
Sure hope so. Yeah.
Can we present her anything? What would have we presented to her? I remember. What did she talk about? She talked about the SL9 incident.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I came here to examine the guy standing by the door again. Let's scare the poor guy. Probably one of my favorite characters in this entire game.
Yeah.
Painting of the policeman.
What was SL9 about? I just remember. Like that was that just some case that the victim and the cuff-up queen worked on?
Oh, now she's gonna talk to us about it. Okay. That's right, we had the switchblade knife.
Present that to her, maybe. I believe that's gonna trigger her talking about the SL9 incident.
There we go. Knife, piece of paper. So, okay, so Goodman was the head detective. If it was evidence from the case.
Earl, transfer Earl where?
Talk, and there's no additional dialogue options.
Anything else we can present to her?
Look at this knife. Thanks.
What else do we have?
Have this shoe. Hot tea. Okay, so let's show her her own picture.
I guess.
There we go.
Hmm?
Okay, so that did something. That did something! Oh my god.
Nice. Very good.
Hooray.
To them. Who are they? The prosecutors?
Probably. Oh my god. This is definitely an anime.
Oh, gee. A crossover.
This could not be more anime.
Hmm.
Dang.
Oh. Alright.
I mean, yep.
Okay. Just gonna leave that standing there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they made up evidence. What the heck, Slots? What the heck, Slots? Everything's breaking. Why is everything breaking in Pontificator?
It's breaking on my end in Twitch chat though, too. So I don't know. It's probably a Twitch end thing.
It's not breaking in the Ankbot console. So I'm seeing them just fine. It's just
Yeah, I'm not seeing them fine in Twitch chat. So I don't know.
good old Metroid face over there is having a hard time of it, I bet.
I guess.
Yeah, he
It's not getting better, is it?
No, hold on. Let's close
Now we gotta
that.
run.
Reopen it. Now different ones are breaking.
It's fine.
I love it. Yep.
Let's talk about these guys killing a guy for no reason.
Yeah. I was like, well, technically they thought he was the murderer or something, but whatever. Doesn't matter. They didn't have evidence. You kind of need that.
Pretty important.
Would it be Jake Marshall?
Wait, but Jake Marshall's still working as an officer, isn't he?
Yeah, but he was demoted.
Oh.
He's knocked down to security detail. And telling everybody about Texas. Now Mr. Destructoid's fine. But he was broken earlier. What? Come on, man. Ah. Particularly determined. And then it was over. Dang. There's always another side.
Maybe we're actually looking. Oh, maybe we're actually looking at multiple murderers this time. Like Kaffa Queen and the Marshal working together, getting back at their old boss for revenge for SL9.
She comes here to meet with her many boyfriends. It's a good question, Nick.
We do not want to know.
There has to be a connection. Yo! That is a giant steak.
Very nice.
2 baby carrots, 2 little things of asparagus, something in between them, a tiny little pad of butter just sitting on the steak.
On top of a lot of rice.
On top of every grain of rice. And maybe some bamboo shoots on the left, maybe?
I don't know.
They could be French fries. They could be French. Salisbury steak lunch. I thought Salisbury steak came with more sauce on it than just a thing of butter. Thought it was like
Maybe they do it differently in anime Japan.
Well, now I need to look this up. This is
Yeah, I'm already
this has
ahead of you.
become this has become a tradition. Like every once in a while we just okay, stop, Google image search. Yeah. There's just all sorts
Well,
of brown sauce and mushrooms all over this.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Good stuff. Maybe that's like that little yellow circle between the asparagus and the carrots. Maybe it's like a single mushroom.
Mm. Gotta eat your vegetables, kids.
No, a
Oh,
certain
your
guy,
vegetable, I should say.
certain guy who might help you if you tempt him to the Salisbury steak lunch.
Let me guess, the guy's who's from Texas?
Of course. It's gotta be. Oh, Emma, you're looking far too deep into this. Are you going out? Well played. Anytime that well played speech bubble shows up next to one of the faces that's still in regular slots, it's always some kind of mini story playing out in slot form. Why do you want
I actually
to know?
do not know how this continues. I don't know.
It's just wondering what happened to him. Why does he think he's a cowboy? A long time ago, he was nice. Now he thinks he's from Texas. That has nothing to do with whether or not he's still a nice guy. It's just... that was an additional wrinkle that was thrown in.
There are nice people from Texas.
Oh, of course.
I know two.
I'm sure I've known and met people over the course of my life from Texas that were just fine. But none of them were anime characters. And anime Texas is probably a very strange place. I'm thinking
Anime
that's
Texas.
I'm thinking that's where Trigun took place. I mean, it's probably on some weird-ass alien planet, but always thought, it's like, this seems close enough to just anime Texas.
Right.
Now he's so cold. He has to wear a blanket to keep warm.
He is wearing a blanket. I guess you would call it a poncho, but...
Right. Nothing more than that. Let's see. Right. So now we should be able to move to the police department, and we get a cutscene.
Progress!
Oh my goodness. Charged with frantic energy. Please! One steak lunch, please! Hooray, it's Gumshoe.
Nice. Well, I'd rather give this guy the steak lunch, TBH.
Yeah, yeah. I really need is a steak lunch. One of these steak lunches. Wow, Emma. Just digs her hands into my pockets, takes out my steak lunch, and then starts talking about how it's not for sale. This is a rude girl.
Hmm.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Aw.
We've caught our criminal. We just need evidence.
Who is the criminal again?
Then why did you catch him already? If you don't have evidence, how can you catch him?
Because he looked suspicious?
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room that we're not supposed to tell people about, pal? Slam. That's right. They did have a suspect and they just arrested him.
Hmm.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages.
Wasn't there a thing about them not having a body in this murder trial, though?
Hmm. It's the weird thing, 'cause I remember we kind of theorized and possibly figured out where they're going with this, but it's how are we going to connect the dots from here to there? That's still kind of a mystery.
Well, let's go to the evidence room. Hopefully the game will let us this time.
Wait, so we didn't give him the steak lunch? No, it's still sitting.
No.
Oh, baby.
Ooh, oh, nice. What's it saying on the back?
There's something. I'm gonna check that just a second. Okay, there is a tiny bit of sauce that's on the two middle pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually figure out what this yellow stuff is.
It'd be potato.
Oh, there's actually more sauce down here on the rice. Okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Whoosh. Let's examine this sticker. Let's see. Ingredients. Meat. Must mean beef. Hours of sweat and labor. Ew. No, that's not why the sauce is salty, you disgusting motherfuckers. God damn it. Oh, man. Delicious.
No. No.
Well, without the
Yeah.
last interactions. Horrifying information. Anyways, criminal affairs.
I thought we were supposed to go down to the security guard office because the questioning is just done.
Actually, he said detention center, I thought, but we'll go here first. And there's... Okay. We do have to go to the detention center.
I'm so confused by this map layout.
Hooray.
Suspect.
Not the person that stabbed Goodman, didn't they? Guess they did. Oh no.
What?
I was perpetrated against. It's Meekins.
Huh, okay. I still think that this guy is somehow guilty in one of the two. Probably not in this one, but in the other one.
Like a little lost lamb. Sir!
Kuei's megaphone.
Yeah, that's his thing, unfortunately. Unexpected turn of events. No. No,
really not.
We expected this. Just look at him.
We reached the sprite limit for characters already.
Yeah.
It had to be someone we knew.
And this guy's basically Lucan the Third, just without the sideburns. Can't trust a guy like that. Swear to God.
Punch him? Use the knife? I don't know.
I think somebody already did use the knife, that's the thing. Had some business that day, so I went to the evidence room. Guard office in front of the room was empty. Is he calling Emma, sir?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Yeah, Officer Marshall's never at his security station. We could go there right now and show that he's just not there. Happened to glance at the security room monitor. It's when I saw him. A suspicious person! Where is he looking? I'm right in front of you, Meekins. Eye contact, lad.
Maybe Emma. Emma is standing behind us and he's still talking to her,
Oh
even though
god,
he says sir.
he's hanging himself.
What the fuck?
Everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. What other colors did you see? This is important. Emma, take notes. When I came to, I saw blue. Oh my god, we're actually asking someone with a bandage on their hand what happened to their hand.
Let's go.
There was no one to bandage me. Did what I could do to wrap it up.
Yeah, but how did you get the cut in the first place?
Let's talk about the victim first. You are the perpetrator. You killed the good man. Nah. No, stop. God damn it. 2 in a row is too many. Suppose you could say that. Well, I just did, Scrawny. Fuck! Damn this guy.
Okay.
I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts.
Hmm.
No, they're just putting you in a box. That's not work. That's being put in a box. There's a difference.
If he's getting paid for it.
He might be. Sure hope he is. He was a total stranger. Why the fuck did you take out a knife and stab him?
Good question, Emma.
Alright, bandage hand.
Wait, so the detective pointed the knife at him? So there was no body.
This guy is full of shit.
How does the police department even think there was a murder? This guy laying there unconscious. without a body somewhere.
This guy is full of
You see,
shit.
this is the thing. How do they even know there was a victim
This guy's
in the
full
first
of
place? Oh, he is, but the police department is just mad at this point.
shit. They're full of shit too.
I want to know what the policeman in the back says about this guy.
Let's present a knife. I'm scared of knives. That's the one. Okay.
God, this guy.
Present the shoe. I have no idea what that is. This guy has never heard of shoes.
This guy doesn't wear shoes, yeah.
Takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. That's right.
Present him the ID of the victim, since he says he doesn't know him.
He's reacting to the picture. Goodman's body was found in a trunk. Nope. No, it doesn't.
I mean, it's kinda... I don't even know.
Have I never wake up? I hope you never wake up too, Meekins. The big sleep. Sent him with the note. Sent him with the ID. Hooray. Hey. That's it! Stop with the fucking megaphone. Head was a blank until this very moment.
Nice.
Can I shoot this guy? Please.
No, but you can use the knife. Or one of the two. Both of them, if you want to go extra safe.
Dual wield.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. What happened? That card was the cause of it all. Yeah? This ID card. Crime details. What is it you do remember? Whiny jackass. Again with the lost little lamb. Bullshit. Mr. Detective.
Mr. Detective. It's his first name, Detective.
It's strange.
Perhaps. Who am I to judge?
Ask the man to display his ID card. Buy the book. Right? What did he do? He pointed a knife at me. That is his ID.
Hmm.
So I whooped and leapt at him. Okay.
That makes sense. That's how he got the cut.
Jumped at a man, screaming, while he's pointing a knife at you.
Hmm.
Okay. Do unto others before they do unto you. No. That's bad life advice. It's like really bad life advice. Reason for arrest.
I thought it was black or red. Now it's white.
Yeah, he's seeing all sorts of different colors. This is why we had Emma take notes. So look at what we know.
Thank you, Emma, for asking the question that bothers me since a week.
We have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
That wasn't even a fucking victim, dude!
If this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
Thank you. That's a great observation.
On that day, at that time. Definitely in the evidence room. Oh, good, there's a videotape. Huh? Videotape? I mean, that's not as bizarre as I think it might be. There's probably some people that have never heard of videotapes before. In today's digital day and age.
I think she's more surprised by the fact that there is a videotape over what a videotape is. This is from the era where... actually, this is the S era. Maybe not. It's still close enough.
It was still like early 2000s.
I think DVDs were a thing by that time, though.
Mm-hmm. PlayStation 2, The Matrix. Two things that really push that technology hard. It's like, yeah, everyone's gonna do this now. And you wait until now to tell us this? I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. That's right. This is the first thing he said that I agree with. I have my own badge. We actually go to the evidence room now?
I hope so.
Cutscene.
Gotta use that steak lunch.
Look who's standing at the desk. It's Gant. Most likely totally perfect. Call me right away if anything comes up. Asking me if I've been swimming. Okay, we can't just go to the evidence room. Let's talk to this boy.
Well, I guess we gotta talk to this guy.
Talk to me about Edgeworth. They're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like Inquisition. Right. On Karma. Dance playing with his hair again. A lot of spring to that hair.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Just gonna forge some more evidence, I guess.
Yeah, right? God damn it. Yeah, especially since this counts as obstruction of justice. We discreetly ask this guy something. We present him with the lunch?
No.
Because the flavor text actually says excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Okay. Do we show him the knife?
I don't know.
Okay. Told me to show the knife to Gumshoe. What about this? Let's show it to Gumshoe. What do you have to say about this? Yeah, he doesn't care about anything I've shown him so far. What about my badge? Nope, through with it. Show it to Gumshoe.
There's Gumshoe sitting somewhere here. Anything to examine?
He does not care about anything in my inventory. What about this shoe? What about this steak lunch? Shit. What about this phone? He does not care. Talk to the head detective. Except for this. What is this? Why did you keep this piece of evidence? It's not important. Lost item report. He lost something on February 21st. This is fucking evidence. Let me get a quick look around the crime scene. Can I go there yet?
Maybe present the new thing to the guy?
Do that here in a second. Yeah, because there's nothing going on in security office. Marshall's gonna be there at some point, just don't know when. Probably have to present the new piece of evidence. Take a look at this. No, he doesn't give a shit. Says show it to fucking... What the gumshoe? About my luminol testing fluid.
Do we have to examine it first, maybe?
Probably a good idea. Check it.
What does that say?
Date 221, date lost 221. Name Bruce Goodman, ID 5, and then a number that looks like it's scratched out.
Mm-hmm.
Could be either a 9 or a 7.
So I guess the 5 is probably going to be an S?
Probably. Will be submitted to the chief. What about this trophy? Through with that stuff. Go it to Gumshoe. What about this? Sir, I am threatening you with a knife. I'm not asking you to look at it.
Does he need more conversation options now?
I'm pretty sure I've tried showing him everything. Aha, permission granted. Wondering if I could ask you a favor?
Nice.
Wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Oh, the stern glare. And the 10 seconds of silent padding. You kinda do look like a selfish man. Just that, that hair. The hair alone. Anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50.
Good to know.
Investigate that room to your heart's content. Nice. You never know until you ask.
Knock yourself out.
You can borrow
Good choice
this.
of words.
This is a detective's ID card. It's a special card for guests. Hooray. Run along and do your best.
guests in the evidence room.
But you already have an ID card on your lapel. What the fuck, Emma? She's forgotten all the stuff that she has pinned to her jacket there.
At some point, it just becomes too much to keep track of.
Mm-hmm. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Back to the entrance. To the security guard office. Examine the door. Have the ID card. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! Card reader is turned off. What the fuck? Why'd they turn off the card reader? Hello,
Of course.
Jerk. Somehow I knew. It smelled dust
Of course he
and
would
whiskey.
show up right in this moment.
We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! Yes, yeehaw. As in the immortal quote from delightful film Con Air. That's right, what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, yeehaw! One of Nicolas Cage's finest hours.
Okay.
No, it's a good movie, Con Air.
What is that guy up to anyways nowadays? Haven't heard of him in forever.
Yeah, I don't really know. Last I heard, he was continuing to make bad movies.
Yep.
So, anyways, beep. Card reader's on again. Can we ask you some cowboy questions? I mean, you could just put a period after the word mind and just forget everything else after that, and it'd be pretty much the same thing. Well, busy then. I only said I don't want to talk to you. Wow.
No reason to be so mad about it.
What if we give you this delightful steak lunch?
Right.
Reminds me of Texas. Of course it does. It's like everything else. Emma asking the hard-hitting question right here.
Oh, well, what are we gonna guess? I'm gonna guess a big no.
Yeah, here we go. No, I just saw a special on TV the other day. See?
His baby.
Anime people that think they're from Texas. Because they don't think they're from actual Texas. They think they're from anime Texas. What's this?
Huh.
What's wrong? That's Salisbury steak, not filet. Dude.
I was
If
gonna say there's a
if
difference.
if you can't tell the difference between filet and Salisbury steak, holy shit, you've not tried one or the other. You haven't tried both of
Mm,
them.
right.
Or they just lie to him so they can charge him a whole hell of a lot more.
Right.
That's more likely.
Or he's just an idiot.
Yes. We win. Actively eating while he was talking to me. Ask anything. Right. Talk to me. Guard office. It's an easy job and I'm grateful for it. Poor little doggy. Keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
Everyone's calling him Meekly.
He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't here. Lost my fire for the job. Quenched by all the liquor that I'm pouring down my gullet. So not only does he call his horse a car, or, well, you know what? No, this guy probably actually does have a horse. And he probably
No.
rides his horse
No.
on the highway.
No, this is the kind of guy who has an e-scooter calling it a horse.
You're right. That's why he calls him Zippy. He was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. No need for people here anyhow. Newfangled machines keep an eye on the place. I mean, but they can't do anything about it. I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak. Wow, so you're a child as well.
And apparently, we now know what that yellow thing was supposed to be.
Man, how long would you have to stew or boil broccoli in order for it to turn yellow?
I don't know. Maybe that's just the way Anime Japan does it.
Alright, Google. Does broccoli
Why is my broccoli turning yellow? Is broccoli that's turning yellow safe to eat? Broccoli turned yellow. Can I use it? So apparently,
Oh.
broccoli just becomes yellow after a time.
Well, I was reading as veggies hit boiling water, acids are released into the water and then are carried away in the steam. But if you cover the pot, the steam with all those acids in it are forced back into the water, and then the acids react with chlorophyll in the vegetables.
Uh-huh.
Broccoli that is turning yellow is past its peak freshness and will start to slowly lose nutrients.
Well, but we got yellow broccoli, so it's just not fresh. Which makes sense considering how she prepares like 1,000 of these
Yeah,
and
yeah.
hands them out to strangers.
Tell me about yourself, Marshall. Said that you were a detective. Rawhide wrangling is something completely different than being a detective. If you're wrangling rawhide, chances are you're making chew toys for dogs.
Rawhide wrangling. Wait.
Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
Alright, Google doesn't give me anything. What is rawhide wrangling?
Well, wrangling, just as the verb by itself, just to mean, it's like a loosely defined as like just gathering stuff together. Usually in like the cowboy sense, it's like getting the herd of livestock together.
Okay.
And then rawhide is just animal hide that has been... Well, again, I only really know about rawhide in terms of like dog chew toys. They get a strip of rawhide and they roll it into a cylinder, and dogs will chew on that.
Okay.
Some manner of very boiled and then very dried animal skin. You're still investigating SL9. It's all solved on the record books. Smells like a bad game of poker. So like cigar smoke and even more whiskey. That's all there is to it. We've heard the name so many times, but no one actually tells us what happened. ... That's what happened.
Nice. Okay, so we know that the evidence on SL9 was forged, right? That's established. It's been forged by the prosecutors, and the victim, Marshall, and Starr worked as detectives on the case. So the victim walks into the evidence room and gets the knife, which was supposed to be evidence, but we know it's just forged evidence. So was the victim also working together with Marshall and Starr on, like, rolling up this old case? So that why I needed the evidence? Or was he working against Marshall and Starr and wanted to get rid of the old evidence?
I'm going to assume that he was working with them.
Right.
I don't see any like underhanded nature with someone that the game has decided to call Goodman.
So we got three...
It's probably going to come back to bite me,
demoted...
you know it.
We got three demoted or fired detectives trying to roll up an old case who all have a grudge against the prosecution because of them, they got their demotion or got
Right.
fired. Now, who would kill Goodman in this process? And I feel like the only reasonable choice here would be a prosecutor, but that would only lead us back to the people who we assume are innocent, which would be Edgeworth and the defendant.
Right. Evidence transfers. Tell me about your fabulous security system. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Hey, now wait a minute. You were talking about stewed broccoli earlier. Now we're stewing cauliflower?
He's much more of a child than we assumed, I guess.
Like, what the fuck?
He just doesn't like his vegetables.
And he can go to bed without eating the rest of his dinner. Put lots of work into cooking these vegetables. And you're gonna sit there and eat them, young man. You'll eat your vegetables. There are people in parts of the world that would slice you open for the opportunity to have food like this. But you can't say shit like that to a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the truth.
You could.
I mean,
the effects might be severe, but
traumatize your kid into eating his vegetables. That's good. That's good parenting. No, it's not. it's funny because it's a joke, but it's not funny if it's a newspaper headline.
Right.
Nothing happens. The tapes are automatically erased every few hours. I reckon they might be.
Sounds like a terribly short time frame.
You need an ID card. Card reader leaves a record. Here's the record.
What's Goodman's ID again?
I've seen that somewhere before. 584-2189.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was here a couple days ago. 514.
When was the day of the murder? First, right?
Yeah, the 21st. Between 4 and 5:30 p.m.
Okay, so this makes sense. He enters at 5:14, and then Meekins enters after him, like right after him.
Yeah. I want to know who these other people were going in there.
Which would mean, though, that if Meekins is the 4-9 ID, that Meekins entered right before him as well. Because that's the same ID. So Meekins enters the room, leaves the room, then Goodman enters, and then Meekins follows him.
Please explain evidence transfer.
Also, where did we find the ID card of Goodman?
It was in the underground parking lot.
Right, because he needs that one to enter this room, right?
Yeah.
So, how did it get to the underground parking lot?
Well, because he was there. He was in the underground parking
right.
lot.
Oh, but does this
Allegedly.
already prove that? Does this already prove that he was not dead here?
Oh man, Hmm. It's like a funeral for old cases. Okay. And we go into the evidence room. Yes! There's a car door in here with a pair of handcuffs on it.
Nice.
Thanks, Nick. It's Gumshoe! Did she just slap Gumshoe?
Nice.
I thought you were a ghost! Wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head.
He's right about that.
Yes. Gant will loan anyone $50. I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today, though.
Mm-hmm.
You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Hooray! Police boss for a day.
How much havoc can we wreak in a single day?
Well, if I were to answer that question as a Grand Theft Auto character, I believe the answer would be yes.
Right?
Evidence room floor plans.
Oh god.
Hooray.
We fucking 4 plans, really? I was hoping this would be like one room.
It is. It's shaped like an L. There's 4 sets of lockers. I don't know why we need a map. Maybe Gumshoe needs a map. Because it's Gumshoe.
I feel like we're not cutting this guy enough slack in some way.
Well, let's talk to him. Judge for a day. Boss for the day. That's right. It's an honor. Murder took place right here. Where are your underlings? Uh-oh. Realization time. Oh. Using our findings from yesterday's investigation to prepare for the trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. And in my own evidence locker. Talk to me about your best friend, Miles Edgeworth. Trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court. This is what you call fate. No, this is what you call gosh darned inconvenience. That case. So let me guess. Edgeworth was the prosecutor for SL9 and he forged evidence.
Probably.
Tell us about your evidence safe. More high-tech than you might think. ID cards can be lost. I'm already on my third card. Even I
Is it
can't...
fingerprint technology?
Yeah. Even I can't lose my own right hand.
Oh.
Is that a challenge? Yep, fingerprint scanners. Like, those can't be beaten. Deep.
I wonder... Oh man, I wonder... I'm not sure if they're gonna go this way. Especially since this is technically a kid's game. But I wonder, since he has this huge bandage that's covering up like everything, I wonder if Mr. Detective Meekins still has all his fingers. Or if he's missing one. Again, this is a little out there for a kid's game, but
we are
considering his entire hand is just one thing, I don't know.
I mean, we are bludgeoning people to death with blunt objects.
Right.
People getting shot. So... does seem a little dark, but I could see it. Right to the handles. Wrong person touches it, you get a shock. If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. No. Some people in the force don't even know about the fingerprint locks. So we just picked up the entire locker and put it in our inventory. Hooray. Third page.
Does that mean we can no longer fast travel?
Oh, wait, that might be true. Might be over encumbered. I think that's on page 4, though. Open. Oh, shit, I resized the window. No, 3 is too big. Was it 2? It was 2. Okay. Right.
Oh, God.
Can we present Gumshoe's own evidence locker to him? If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents.
Okay.
Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. Okay. So let's examine this open locker. There's an indicator tag stuck on it. It'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. That's right.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
They already took everything.
I still think it's super weird that you stored evidence by detective instead of by case. And I mean, technically, they did sort it by case in the last case that we did in chapter 4.
Right. What is a saw and paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true
See,
art
there we
has
got-
always been a war against oppression.
What the fuck?
Yes, the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Well, we already have a saw that could be used to cut off a finger.
We have
Just
this
saying.
super obvious bloody handprint.
Mm-hmm.
It's blood! Someone tried to wipe it off. What if there are other bloodstains? I was getting to that. This means go into present. No, not present, just court record. Spray. Okay, so we obviously know about the handprint. Spray the crap out of it. Get a close-up of it.
Nice.
What? That's Gumshoe's
Okay.
locker.
So, important to note here, Meekins' left hand was bandaged, not his right hand. Whereas our defendant's right hand was bandaged and not her left hand.
Hmm. Gumshoe, don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. I'll jot it down on the floor plans I clicked out of the window. Wow! Police detective saying, believe me, you can't trust the police.
At least he's being honest.
Oh. There's a lot of blood over here. God damn it, Gumshoe. Proves that something really happened.
Blood on the saw thing.
Back over here. Oh? More blood. And that's a left hand.
Alright. And that one's missing fingers. And like super obvious too.
Mm-hmm.
I would like if they would go this way, but I'm not getting my hopes up too high just yet.
Buy it by mail order.
Because like, just take your left hand and try to put it on a table while not having your left two fingers hitting it. Like, no one would hold their hand like that if you would, like, I don't know, put any weight into it. You have to hold them off.
Yeah.
Like,
any other blood? I don't think so.
whose locker was that? I couldn't read it.
I don't think they actually said whose locker this was.
Okay.
The other one was Gumshoe's. The open one was Goodman's.
Right.
But yeah, they never said anything about this one. Tell me about this car door. Look at this big pile of junk in the corner. It's literally two things. Target dummy and a car door. That looks like a car door.
It is a pile of junk, honestly.
And shot square in the forehead. That yellow spot that's like sticking out between the lockers looks like that damn dancing parrot.
Dancing parrot? What?
Yeah, the little dancing parrot gif.
Dancing. Wait. Dancing parrot gif.
Like the little cartoon one that just kind of bobs its head back and forth.
I don't know this one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it. What about that white piece of cloth that's sticking out of the locker with the handprint on it?
Oh, what the heck? It's not showing it. Gosh dang it. Where's Discord? Nope. Discord, not Steam. Steam, get your fucking window out of here. God. Let's see here. Come on, image folder, load faster. There. Little dancing parrot dressed up as a pirate.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, with like the beak, with like that little beak at the top. Yeah, I get it.
There's also the one with the German flag, which I thought was adorable, but
cute.
Hey, wait a minute, that's the metal detector.
Oh, right.
Oh, so that's gotta be Gumshoe's fishing rod, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and she's talking about how much it sucks. Never got around to actually using it. I've seen that metal detector somewhere before. That's that metal detector. That's how we solved the case of Gourd Lake, because we pointed it directly at Von Karma.
Mm-hmm. That was such a good use for that.
Feels like it was ages ago. This is the remote control that we use to call missile. A radio locator. Meaning we'll see you in Ace Attorney too.
Alright.
You gotta look at their heart.
Heart of a remote?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what about that cloth?
There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. Mm-hmm. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Yeah, there's some good advice. Okay. Oh, now what? We've already talked about the bloodstain. Okay. Talk to me about this lost item report. I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. That's fine. You bet it's fine. That's right. Let me show you this knife.
Are we out of dialogue options with Gumshoe? Are there any new ones been added?
Aha! SL9. That was a bloody, violent case. 'Twas a murder? A serial killing? Oh shit.
Gee.
Killer made a mistake. Okay. Forged evidence. Detective in charge of SL9. Switchblade. Yep, okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
We might be done with him for the moment. Okay, so he doesn't know what evidence lockers are.
Can you present him or Gumshoe the card with that card? Yes. So that we can maybe get some info on whose ID is whose. No, not that one. The one with the IDs and timestamps for the evidence room.
Did we actually even get that in our inventory?
I thought we did. Yes.
The floor plans. It's the lost item report. Okay, so we need to go back to the security guard office.
I thought we got that as an item.
I know he showed it to us, but I don't think he actually gave it to us. Okay, yeah, he's just showing it to us.
Okay.
But yeah, if we are to assume that 4989596 is Meekins, then he had gone in there a little bit before Goodman, and then went in there right after him. Don't know who this 873 is. And all sevens, that seems like a guest pass.
Yeah.
Either like a guest pass or some kind of system administrator thing.
Can you show me the evidence we got again?
I'm assuming you mean the lost item report?
No, just like all of the stuff that we got. I just want to look through it.
Here's page 1. An attorney's badge, Goodman's ID card, a trophy, a knife, a blue badger, parking ticket, autopsy report, victim note, a cell phone, 2 different floor plans, bloody shoe, lovely picture, or missing item request, or report, or whatever, and then an entire evidence locker. Okay, well, he could have just been starting to draw an 8 and then just scratched it out. All depending on how he writes his 8s, I guess. Like if he does like a big curly Q and then like a big slash and then another curl, you'd see people making an 8 like that. I don't make my 8s like that, but
I want to say I make my 8s fairly normally.
I think mine's almost a bit like the reverse of what I was saying, where it's like a big curl and then like a straight line, where it's almost like an S, but then just a big line through it. But I haven't had to write down numbers in a fairly long time, at least when it comes to doing homework. I guess I still have to write numbers every time at work when I throw something away. Well, like a damaged product that needs to be thrown away.
Okay.
Well, like if a jug of milk falls off the shelf and spills, you can't just keep it around. You have to throw it away.
Right, right. That makes sense.
But you need to at least take stock of the fact that it had to be thrown away to monitor, like, how much potential income, or not income, but how much potential profit is being lost from stuff being damaged.
Mm.
Anyways.
I think I'll make a quick break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. All right. Actually, I want to look and see if I still have that picture that I'm thinking about.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. Where were we? This thing.
Yeah.
Can you check on the guest ID card?
That's the
Because that
funny
one should
thing.
list.
We don't actually have one.
We don't have one. Okay.
No. I was looking earlier because I was like, okay, well... Oh, you know why we don't have it in our... We don't have it in our inventory because Emma's wearing it.
Ah, well, we're also technically not having a entire save with us, but yeah. I get
Or
it.
the Blue Badger.
Mhm.
Or
Well, then
an
maybe can
actually
you...
bloody murder weapon.
Well, then maybe can you present the badge of Goodman to this guy? We got, like, I don't know, maybe he will jump on it for the ID.
Alright. Presents. This is the victim's ID card. Yes, one that was on the ground in the parking lot. Show us the ID number on that ID card record. Thank you, Emma, for taking charge of a situation. Look, the fourth number. It's so weird how I'm able to recognize longer strings of numbers than I was ever like, I could do it better now than I could ever do it in school.
Yeah?
And I have no idea why that is.
I mean, when do you ever need to recognize long strings of numbers?
Right. And even in my work, the only thing I would need to remember would just be to, like, the last 3 or 4 numbers of, like, the number that's under the barcode.
Right.
That probably has something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm terrible with long numbers in general. Like dates, I cannot remember phone numbers. I am actually, like the other day, I was actually able to recall my phone number just from memory.
Oh man.
And I had that since 2 years, and I was just able to do that for the first time. I was so happy.
Dude, there was a long stretch of time when people would ask me for my phone number, and I had just gotten a cell phone, so I wasn't, like, I hadn't memorized the number or anything. One time I accidentally gave them an old friend's house number.
Oh, nice.
It's like, no. Like, they didn't call him, it was, I think, during an interview. And I'm like, wait a minute, no. That's my friend's home number. Let me try that again. And thankfully, the guy interviewing me thought that was funny.
Nice.
He's like, no, I understand. You know, you're young, you just gotten a cell phone, it's fine. It's not like I was applying for a job at a bank. I was going to work for a fast food restaurant, so...
I mean, even if you were applying for a bank. Nobody's gonna care that you exchanged 2 phone numbers.
Only one of them cards.
Especially since you noticed it yourself.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that just sounded not right. Incident occurred, Goodman was in there. What did Meekins say? I don't know, I couldn't hear him over the sound of his fucking megaphone. Need to move the mouthpiece, that little handheld, need to move that as far away from the speaker as you can.
And look at this hand. Are we gonna see missing fingers there?
That could potentially be an incomplete hand.
Hmm.
I could also understand him completely overreacting to a very small cut on his palm.
Yes. Mm.
But I think that's what they're playing on. They want you to think this guy is just completely incompetent. It's like, no, he knows what's going on. He's putting up a front. But
yeah,
the fact that he never, like, actually told us what happened, just told us about blacking out and jumping towards a knife.
I mean, even our fucking defendants didn't tell us what happened. Other than I am guilty.
Yeah, I was about to say, our defendant pled guilty. Like, if they've already pled guilty, I don't know what we're even doing here.
We had one successful day in court.
Suddenly, he pointed a knife at me. Well, I mean, Goodman was probably like, oh, it's okay, I'm Bruce Goodman. I'm here to take this knife to, you know, the vault under Police HQ. Meekins' dark side awoke. Why would you have pointed a knife at him? Alright, we win. Hooray! Confetti. Oh, he's actually gonna give us the ID card record now.
Thank God. Okay, now hand that over to Gumshoe.
Got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Gee, I wonder who they could be talking about.
Yeah.
There couldn't possibly be another person in the police headquarters that has a police headquarters ID. This is the most baffling puzzle I've seen in a long time.
We're not talking to Gumshoe?
I'm confused as to how this game is laid out. I'm sorry. Yeah. I want to see, like, a physical map of how all this shit is supposed to connect.
That's why I really appreciate the Layton games, because they have that from, like, the first game on.
And now, present the record. I heard the rumors. Whoa! What is it? That second number. It's Edgeworth! Oh shit.
Second one. Was that like 440?
That was the only one we hadn't identified.
Well, identified. As in, we were making good guesses.
873-0579.
Okay, so at 440 Edgeworth enters. 10 minutes later, Meekins enters. And then
Goodman.
we got Goodman. And Meekins.
Yeah.
Well, we assume it's Meekins, but we can check that very easily.
Right. And I was one text box early. They updated that.
Hmm.
They updated the chart. The record, there we go. Yeah, Miles Edgeworth. Okay. Just don't understand why Meekins would have gone in at 450. But I'm assuming we're gonna find out.
Yeah. For me, is if Meekins met Edgeworth, or if they just missed each other.
Mm. Alright, so now we can go...
Talk to Meekins.
Yeah. This is the confusing part, when I have to completely leave the police station to go back into it. Like, why can't I not get to criminal affairs from the security office? Are they in completely different buildings?
I don't know. There's no map.
There's no map. Present the badge. I need the ID card report. Report? It's spelled kind of the same as record. Sorry, sir, but I have no idea what that is. Really?
Wow.
Maybe we need to talk to Edgeworth first.
I guess.
Is talking to Edgeworth a thing right now?
I mean, we can go to the prosecutor's office, can we?
It's empty.
Well, I guess he's still in this conference? Maybe we missed something more at the crime scene.
Anything new to talk to her about? Nice show. Her
Just
the record.
maybe.
Nope, she's talking about hot tea.
Okay.
Department entry. Criminal affairs.
No.
You know, I don't think we ever actually presented Marshall with the ID card record.
Yeah.
Sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence.
Alright.
Yep, they just shot people. Yeah, about the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand.
Thanks, Marshall.
How dare you confuse my assistant. Okay, so he didn't give a shit about the ID card report. Record. Fuck. I can't. It's a report card now. Ponk.
Have we examined everything in here?
Pretty sure.
Let me have a look.
Just examine his lockers. Stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams.
Yeah, sure.
Aha!
Yeah?
Somebody left a glove here, but only one.
It also has a tag on it?
Yes, it does. And it's a rubber glove. Okay.
The case.
Let's open up that court record. Let's take a look at this glove. This is definitely a glove. Whoop. Oh yeah, it says SL9 and everything. SL911. Emma, you're losing the script here. Try to keep up.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, zag is not a word. Do you challenge me? Dude, am I about to get into a fight with Emma over made-up words?
Well, let's make this crime scene too.
Alright, I guess that was it.
What about the rubble over there? It's just laying there.
Right. Someone must have broken something big. Why do we keep trying to pin everything on Gumshoe?
I don't know, I like Gumshoe.
Yeah, I'm like, why do we keep browbeating him? Oh, check it out closer. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before it was broken. You'll want to try to put it back together?
Oh my god. It's a jigsaw puzzle.
I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue! And this thing that I just like randomly came out of fucking nowhere. Where did this come from? It looks like the bottom. Oh, baby. Oh my goodness.
Is it a 3D puzzle? Nice.
Fantastic.
Oh, even turning everything. Oh my. Alright, well, good luck. This is. I cannot see the bottom screen well, so I'll leave this completely up to you, dude.
Right. There's 8 pieces in total. Okay. Need one.
With the bottom part or without the bottom part?
Not counting the bottom part.
Alright.
just the fragments that I'm holding. So I need something that is very jagged. Now, can I, like... Okay, the D-pad just moves stuff on the bottom screen. I was hoping something was going to let me maybe rotate the thing on the top screen. Okay, so I need something that has an M shape. Some jagged looking teeth marks. There we go. Not that one. Maybe? Hooray! And yeah, that one should just pop in just like that. Okay, that one's obviously one of the top pieces. No. That's not it. Nope. Yeah? Hooray! This thing is... How is this thing supposed to be balanced? They just put, like, a bunch of lead at the bottom of it?
No clue.
Just a giant jug. Some nice, long, flat pieces to it. Okay. Nope, that's what it looks like when you don't get it right. Just thought I'd show that off.
Can't get it all first try, I guess.
And not that one. So there we go. Okay. Wrong. There we go. And finally... I am still missing a giant chunk, but apparently we did it. I think we did it. Some pieces are just missing. Or some pieces stolen? Yeah, even Gumshoe knows. It's not the most stable kind of jar. Unstable jar, added court record.
I think it was smacked over someone's head, looking at the bloodstains.
Oh yeah. That's not a report. That's a girly magazine. Why are you showing me
Hmm.
this?
Why is he showing Edgeworth this?
By gumshoe. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Thanks for beating me over the head with our next objective.
Have we at any point established the distance in terms of time between prosecutor's office and police department?
I think someone mentioned it was a 30-minute drive by car.
Okay. That's a very tight time frame we're working with here. Isn't this the guy from the second case? Third case? No, second case.
I think it is, yeah. Oh, there he is. He had to uncloak first. He has the hotel to bring him tea. Was it helpful? New French restaurant is opening near here. He didn't look on the other side. He didn't actually see the note that Gumshoe wrote for him. Good old Edgeworth. Alright. Present the knife. No. ID card record. Watch this. Aha, Chief Gant wanted him to go. He wanted this here screwdriver. Keep it in the prosecutor's office.
Okay.
Because that's fucking legal. Chief never explains himself, which is probably bad. Unrelated evidence added to court record. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about the screwdriver.
Oh, he's getting mad.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
expect...
talk to him. I want to know how the inquiry went.
I show him this glove. But if I show him the jar, he doesn't care.
Well, he is still the prosecutor. As he
Alright.
made very clear.
Edgy boy, talk to me about the inquiry committee. Uh-huh. So it's not a cover-up, we're all just idiots. Okay. Good defense. Good, good defense. Gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
Which, alright.
Done only what I believe is right. Alright. Talk to me about SL9. All has to do with it. Some dark suspicion. No. Edgeworth, wrong incident. We want to know about SL9, not DL6.
Yeah.
We already did DL6.
Right.
Tell me the truth, or I'll stab you with this knife. Exact same thing he just said. Tell her the truth. Show him the floor plans.
I think there might be a new dialogue option. The DL6 thing.
Aha! Allegations of forgery. Heinous serial killing. The investigation was Deputy Chief of Police, Mr. Gant. Of course he was involved in the case 2 years ago. I used more extreme methods than normal. Hit the guy over the head with a baseball bat. I didn't touch the evidence. Do anything in my power to win a trial. I do have a code.
Oh, nice. So maybe we do get to clean up this entire evidence forging allegations thing over this trial too.
We were using this. Oh good, we don't have to explain luminol testing fluid to Edgeworth. You might have use for this? Oh no.
Oh god.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints! God, I know where this is going.
Yeah, this is where we use the microphone.
Uh-huh. And I don't know if the emulator works with that.
Well, we're gonna find out very soon, I guess.
No need to thank me. Take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Edgeworth already fingerprinted everybody. Let's get going. One last investigation. I remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Gee.
Oh, hey. The lady's gone.
Bless.
Guard office. Marshal's gone too. Everybody's gone. Evidence room. Let's use the secret weapon. Let's get started. Choose a finger.
Wow, they're really explaining fingerprints to us.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. This is... I'm not sure if this is a sentence that a 16-year-old girl really has the context to be saying. Anyways, get my mind out of the gutter here. There are also, like, these other smudges underneath it. Examine the hell out of this finger. Time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder. Just touch the screen. I didn't do that. Just blow away the excess. How do I do that? You just blow with your breath. I didn't do that either. That looks like fun! You idiot, Phoenix Wright. It won't go up your nose or anything.
That would be a different kind of powder.
Now we know where Emma gets her wild imagination from.
We sure do.
Guess I'd better give it a try. Oh yeah, just put powder everywhere. Call up Al Pacino. We're remaking Scarface right now. And then, not my windows here, microphone settings. No, I think we got this. I guess I just blow into the microphone? Well, let me mute myself.
Alright.
How do I do that? There we go. Alright, be right back. And I'm gonna mute this mic too. Well, alright. Yeah, just blow into the microphone.
Very nice.
This looks nothing like a fingerprint. What does it mean? Means we're out of luck. What do you mean out of luck? Oh, person must have worn gloves. Why don't we look for other prints? There are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well.
Hmm.
Like, what? That's not a fingerprint down here? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Gotta do it again. Alright.
Enjoy.
Spread the powder. I caked it on nice and thick. Mute 1. We did it. A dazzling fingerprint. Took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. Yeah, that's the point.
Hmm.
Oh, baby. More mini games.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Point out the person you think left these prints. How am I supposed to know? Prints probably don't have anything to do with the case. It's probably just Gumshoe's big greasy thumbprint, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say, probably just Gumshoe.
Oh, sweet! They have the thumbprint big on the left side when you open up the profiles.
Mm. Yeah, this is Gumshoe. $16. Nice.
Aha. And that would make sense because that's his locker.
Right.
You gave me this so what look. I was thinking, so what? It's always next time.
Well, there's still another hand.
If I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. There was. Do we need to spray the... I think we probably need to spray the stuff again.
Yep. Oh, that thing. Oh, I don't know.
I don't think we will need to use that. We'll just use the fingerprint set. No. You want to look at it? Like not having... No, okay. You examine the thing? Okay, yeah. There's a handprint here. Let's check for prints. Oh.
Okay.
Aha. Place where the other fingers would be.
The trash place is where the thumb is, right? Because we only have the thumb data?
I don't know if we only have thumb data.
I thought... Okay,
But
I thought we
that
only
was-
had one
That
finger.
one was covered in blood, so... Okay, I just wanted to...
Oh, right, because it's the left hand, not the right hand.
I wanted to test to see if muting my mic on my little thing that's on the cord would work. No, I have to mute everything again. So...
Mm-hmm.
So ridiculous. Hooray. Oh.
Alright.
It's clicked on the winner right to begin with, I think. Although...
I cannot see that well enough. You gonna make that call here?
I'm gonna say, oh yeah, that's Jake Marshall. My 16.
Hmm.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, he's involved. Blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. And he does have a knife.
Right, yes.
Decisive evidence. Oh, hooray. To be continued.
Yay. Good timing.
Save that game. Holy shit. It doesn't feel like we're getting close to the end, though. It feels like
No.
we're just getting
No.
to, like, the meat of the matter here.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well. That's a lot of fun. This game is so silly. We're gonna go back into court with all of this stuff that we've learned. I don't know if we've learned anything. It's just
Yeah.
so confusing. Well, all right. Are we still good to go this coming Monday for some more Terraria?
We are still good to go on Monday for Terraria.
All right, good deal. Oh man, I didn't know that the little smiley face emoji in Discord changed every time you moused over it.
Yes.
Because I was like, wait, why is he red? Oh, that's delightful. Well, all right. Thanks for hanging out with some more investigations.
Yeah, thanks for playing, dude. Good luck with the SM race, as
Thank you.
always.
Thank you.
And yeah, I'll talk to you on Monday, dude.
All right. Have a good one.
You too, dude.